What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online family? JamiroFan2000 here, but yet another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute. All the latest Jamiroquai news, and we're nearly 2 to 3 weeks away from the beginning of the highly anticipated Heels of Steel tour for Jamiroquai during the months of November and December of 2025. And as posed in a question by Jamiroquai's own Matt Johnson on his social media as of recently, what deep cuts from Jamiroquai would you like to see make their way, possibly for the first time or in repeated time, on the live set list for the upcoming Heels of Steel tour 2025? So let's get into more news about that.
Hi, this is Stuart Zender, and you're watching the Jamiroquai Minute with JamiroFan2000.
In more questions posed about the upcoming tour for Jamiroquai, I had to quote a Jamiroquai Minute to note that, as previously discussed here on the Jamiroquai Minute, Matt Johnson of Jamiroquai just recently, in addition to putting up a picture from the studio of them doing rehearsals for the month of October of 2025 for the impending Heels of Steel Tour 2025 for Jamiroquai between the months of November through December of 2025 at select locations around the UK and, of course, Europe, he posed the following question: which Jamiroquai deep cuts, and if you don't know what a deep cut is, basically a very rare track from a said band, would you like to see make their way onto the live set list for Jamiroquai's impending aforementioned tour of Heels of Steel for 2025 in select locations of the UK and Europe? It's we've seen some songs make their way onto the live set list, especially during Automaton. We saw two tracks in choice make their way onto the live set list, one of which was never played live, and of course that was a the classic track from Traveling on Moving from 1996 make its way onto the On Heath 2019 live set list of You Are My Love. We also saw the live set list debut of a one-off track that never got officially released, but was available for for a free download back between the time period of 2010 to 2013. Of course, I'm talking about Smile. But as for my choices of tracks I would like to see, potentially make their way onto the live set list for the impending Heels of Steel tour, it's really quite simple. Here are my choices. Here's my short list. I'd like to see Vitamin. You can pretty much guess that one. I know it might never happen, but it's a pipe dream that I've always wanted to will into reality. Some other tracks I'd like to see, maybe Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, a standout instrumental. Two completely different things. Another standout track from Jamiroquai's first jaunt onto the Universal Music Group on a new album deal from that classic album, of course, Rock to Light Star. Electric Mistress, yet another standout track. Gettin' Funky, which was a Japanese rare instrumental track, but I think that would make for great real live gig intro music. And of course the other intro music that didn't get past in intro music during Automaton tour between 2018 to 2019, but I'd like to see a return of them playing as live intro music, the track Street Fighter. But I'm most interested in hearing your opinions. What Jamiroquai deep cuts would you like to see incorporated in the upcoming Heels of Steel tour between November and December 2025 on their live set list? I am most interested in hearing your choices. Be sure to feel free to leave your choices of deep tracks you'd like to see make the tour live set list down in the YouTube comment section down below, below the description section here on this video here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. I'm most interested in reading your choices. But as always, this is JamiroFan2000, and I'll see you really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you around.